Hi everyone, I'm Dragon with you. So today let's check the new mutation called Minor Evacuation, Burning Evacuation. Three mutators are present, and the first one says that when your structure is destroyed, it belongs to your opponent. The second says that everything burns under the dead enemy unit for some time. And the third says that when one enemy unit dies, others are buffed. So in this particular mutation, my ally is Tedigirl. This time she plays Nova, and the idea says that one of you might play Sky actually, and another ally will hold the infested Terrans out of the ships for enough time, and as a result, the effect of burning ground will not harm you as much as if you both played land units. That's probably one of the ideas which possibly works here. And remember that the special quests are much harder than usually, because when one unit dies, the boss unit will be buffed. And I will show it soon in this particular video. Yes, so let's see what happened here. Maybe I'll help you with some tips for the mutation.
Ooh, war games! This'll be great for my research.
Let's hear his story.
Glad you're with us, Commanders. This planet is crawling with infested, and I need to get my people out of here. Those things attack us whenever we spin up our engines. If you don't protect us while we launch, we'll never get off this rock.
So, John told that
I'll send you the
finally will be
coordinates of our
detection.
ships. If you set up a perimeter at one of them, its pilot will start the launch sequence.
So Nova is a detector, and as a result, she hopes that it will work for her. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to play Skytoss as fast as possible, and the Ravens from my ally with their special missiles will work perfectly here, so she was right about that. You will see it soon. Mass infantry plus ravens to destroy the empowered units. So remember that Nova has only one barracks, one factory and one starport, but she can, I would even say it, warp in units, and it has several charges. She hopes that it's not the Sky enemy, and just like the mission for Terran. Finally, my first carrier comes, and remember that the carriers will have some trouble.
One of my pilots is getting antsy.
So, basically you will need attack upgrades, because the damage is really low, and as a result you'll need some upgrades. Here comes the burning ground, try to avoid being there.
They can't get up.
And here comes the protection. So, for some reason I sent Phoenix to clean the area around. Basically not the best option here, and as you can see, this unit got more powerful than before. Each time that enemy is dead, it will buff.
Our allies are being attacked.
Here I just decided to clean everything around, that's why I use my special ability Arsenal Overcharge.
The enemy's destroying your forces.
Enemy combatants in motion.
And basically we are protecting here,
For help. The infested.
kind of effectively, but as you can see when you play Sky, someone should protect from ground units because the ship is focused this way. Meanwhile, my ally effectively destroys everything here with my little help. And just mass carriers. Mass carriers, don't forget about upgrades. I will do them soon.
Infested are one thing, but Amon's forces are... Upgrade time!
And ghosts are special units against like targets, non-mechanical. So infantry is okay for now. Meanwhile, I'm cleaning the second base for us. And
KMC supplied us with eradicators, but they've gone haywire.
And as you can see, just 2 missiles and the attack is almost gone. The last overlord is very frightened and it is destroyed. And as you can see, as funny scene, the attack has gone and it will wait here before the next attack.
I am honored to choose my own name. It will be Talendar.
So basically Nova plus infantry and ravens, while I play mass carriers with hero carrier. And don't forget to produce upgrades when you can.
Your forces are under attack.
She says after the ship, but I think that it's time to destroy the Eradicator, and I'll show you what happens. So basically it has only 1 armor, but you need to dodge his attacks. Fortunately, when you play Sky Protoss, it gets kind of impatient. So just avoid being hit if possible. And when you do this, you just go back and focus on him again. Thanks for the drone to my ally. As you can see, I try to avoid the shots. And while I am fighting with eradicators, my ally is ready to protect the ship. So basically, when you did all what you needed,
have to launch real soon, or they won't have enough left to reach orbit.
some kind of an attack goes here. I will show you. So the Cyclone goes bigger, at more move speed, more armor, and basically more weapon speed. I mean, they just attack faster. And I thought that, okay, I don't need to fight with all these units, that's why I froze them and went back to my ally. But she has an ability, everyone in the ship, and here we go. So very effective in this mission. So she can teleport me to the target area, and I can teleport using Tunnel Anar and Recall. Basically double teleportation. About second base, we tried to get it, and for Nova only guess.
I know they're jumping.
So basically we need to protect the ship. When we did that, we are trying to protect the base and do the quest. As you can see, some missiles from Ravens. I will make it slower. Look at this. So missiles went quite well, but now aberrations are more powerful. That's why I used my rage again, overcharged, and just clean everything around to stop it. Yes. And all my structures went to enemies, that's why I destroyed them. And go on fighting. So as you can see, Nova helped me with turrets and infantry. As a result, there are some really crazy aberrations around, very big one, as you can see. Bigger than my carrier. Huge branches. Unfortunately, when one of you holds the ground, another one is just cleaning everything around. So we were quite effective here. Okay, let's make it faster again.
A fair number of my people and me. They're heading for the ship again.
And remember the following thing. First of all, you'll need to protect the ship. It's very preferable not to lose any ships, because otherwise you will need to protect 2 at once. That's why, first of all, you are destroying the attack. When you did it, you probably have some time to activate.
People on that ship are cheering for you.
And meanwhile, I decided to do the quest finally. Look at this. So my ally decided that she can do it alone using only some turrets with ravens and the liberators. They are more effective than casual ones as well as the special turrets. But look at this Blightbringer. So he has 0 armor now and he has 5,500 health. Then he spawned some units, and when units are spawned and dead, it goes bigger. So now it went 6,000 health, 8,000 health. Look at this. Look at this creature. So we need to destroy his units, and when he goes out, he is buffed. So this crazy creature went more than 9,000 actually last game. Fortunately, this game we were more successful, and it's kind of big still. Big boom. And this reminds me about Overmind somehow. Meanwhile, while we were fighting there, Nova hold units here as long as possible. As you can see, my ally lost some units, but fortunately we got both quests done. And as a result, we are protecting everything effectively. Meanwhile, we are getting an attack here. Fortunately, when you have Talonar, you can get some extra time to get the necessary time here. And when you are okay here, with all these crazy hybrids around, and you can just get more units. I froze the locusts and destroyed the mushroom power. That's how we did it, and the base is still operating, as well as my LS gas. My previous cannons are destroyed, and now we need to hurry. So see, unfortunately the ship is pretty far, and neither me nor my ally has the necessary time to do that. So she went as near as possible. We just don't have vision here, unfortunately, and that's a mistake. So now I'm running.
That ship is a sitting duck, commanders.
I'm running as fast as possible. The ship is hit, as you can see, and unfortunately we failed here. So it took too long to get here. But it's not a problem if you have a great army and the right timing. So look, we just need to clean all the other ships around, and get position, protecting both of them at the same time. Exactly what we decided to do here. While I was cleaning the area around with mass carriers, as you can see,
Now back to it.
my ally was preparing defense with siege tanks, liberators, and ghosts. So her task was to provide here defense, and I was ready to defend the ship if necessary. And of course, as you can see, we've got an attack here.
Eyes up, our ride here.
Immediate reaction from Nova. And it wasn't so hard to destroy all this army using my mass carriers and her special abilities. So Tedigirl worked quite well. As you can see, she even got one tank to protect my base, and that actually worked. Yes, that actually worked. The base is still here. Meanwhile, we are getting less time. I decided it's time to activate this ship just to get it working before the second starts. She agreed with my proposal, and so we just started launching the ship.
It won't be long before the noise draws him.
We are ready, and remember that out of this,
Here they come.
infected will go too.
Your forces are under attack.
So now we need to split our forces. One part will protect the ship here, and another part needs to protect the ship. Very important, guys. Because if you lose one more ship, it's the end of the game. And so my carriers hold position here to get rid of the attacks to the ship. And my other part of the carriers helps Tedigirl to survive here. Fortunately, her defense is kind of effective. As you can see, there are 7 siege tanks around, special biomechanical repair drones. And as you can see, while we are fighting here, we still need to defend here.
We have liftoff. At least
Yes.
some of us.
And remember that first of all, you protect the ships. That's your priority number one.
Guys want us dead.
As you can see, I've got many carriers right now, and that's why I can split them if necessary. Our top priority is this ship, so while everything is good, we can just destroy the attacks, and after we'll get
Our
ready
allies' base is
to
under
protect
attack.
this ship.
Go save the day.
Tedigirl is a nice protector with her current forces, I mean siege tanks and liberators, with help
One of the
of
ships is
ravens.
desperate to go.
And I am a nice attacker, so I can just clear everything around with almost zero problems. As you noticed, I tried to get some upgrades, that's why I have the third upgrade for attack. And that's why I'm not afraid of the third mutator saying that enemy will boost, because my damage is enough to
Ship's
go
starting to
through the
launch. Help.
block. And now it's time to get back to work. Finally we are getting together again. As you can see, nothing can stop me now. And my main mission is to help my ally here. And basically one of the best positions is when you just go above the ship or above your ally. As a result, you are just controlling all the area around, as you can see. And this ship was not harmed. We are getting our greatest army. As you can see, my ally has almost limit 2 and enough resources.
To attack our base, they will regret it.
Now we don't need the second base, that's why I ignored that attack. And our top priority is done well.
I can't thank you enough, commanders.
So that's how it happened. Okay, maybe some tips for you. So tip number 1, check the priorities. Your top priority is to defend the ships. Then goes the protection of your second bases, and then goes the additional quest. Remember that the additional quest is harder to carry here because it gets bonus life, and it's preferable to go together to do it. Another tip is probably teamwork, so check the ships, have some kind of sight on the other ships just to defend the attack, and try to combo your units, so not to suffer from burning ground, you might go air, and the second one will protect the ground, just not to get the ship harmed. So thanks for watching, good luck to you, and see you in my next videos.